Ay tamam be, dünyaları vermişler ya.
May I remind you that I did not raise you to break school rules and run around the castle after curfew? Have you any idea what sort of trouble you might get yourself into? You're lucky I don't come up there myself!
Not sure he's in at the present moment, the headmaster. Would be sure to tell him how very much you despise him. Oh, my exams.
Kim konuşuyor lan?
One of them deserves more than a tea.
Şimdi 31 diyor. Meet the Professor Weasley. Weasley'nin dedesiydi herhalde bu herif. Abi şu atmosfer harika ya. Burada bir yerde kemanlar bir şey çalıyordu. Oraya bulmak istiyorum ya. Oha. Çok güzel be.
What that awful...
Nice to see you, my young friend. That's that night. Magic that can do a wagatoo.
Yes. Knows everything.
If you could just tread carefully, that's all I ask.
Hogwarts survives the reign of this headmaster. I think we should have
Oha. Oğlum bu oyun şu atmosferi bizi sokuyor ya. Çok güzel ya. Bak kumpir kedi. Vay be. Harry'nin burada ne mevzuları olmuştu. Draco'yla. Aa tam şurada. Yavrum benim. Birkaç yüz yıl sonra mı? 200 yıl sonra mı Harry doğuyor acaba?
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Neymiş?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. I'm trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Bana böyle müziklerle gel. Reparo. Learn repair from 7 repair'ı ben biliyorum abi. Hayırdır ya?
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to... I have arranged some for today. See them through and then...
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Ha, bunu mu tamir edeceğiz?
Lumos.
Ya bu ışıktı.
Accio. Levioso.
Oğlum biz Rapier'ı şey yapmamış mıydık ya? Havada kadavra, vay ölüm büyüsü. Dur bir dakika lan.
I don't think I'm ready for this just yet.
Allah Allah.
Protego!
Şu Rapio'yu bir öğrenelim ya. Nereye gidiyorum ben ya?
How can one not fancy Professor Garlick? She's brilliant with plants and her energy is captivating.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
Allah Allah.
Revelio.
Oğlum ben burada ne yapacağım anasını satayım? Aha.
Lumos. Accio. Levioso. Professor, why am I... Lumos. Accio. Revelio.
Aha.
Protego. Levioso. Accio. Got it. Accio! Lumos! A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
Are you alright?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak. The girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
I'm sorry the other students weren't more friendly.
That's kind of you. I suppose there are a few decent souls here. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Bu ne oğlum, her yerde işaret. Vay. Aha.
There's something in there. I just know it.
Flying was supposed to be fun.
I don't like flying on the floor.
Hayır abi, ben niye bu kızın gobstone'unu bulayım şimdi ya, Allah Allah.
Was it 2 pinches of MJ?
Aha.
I don't send many owls myself, but it is nice to get them. What? Don't look at me like that.
I think they're...
just fussing about. Someone was trying to come up with some sort of...
Never thought I'd witness Sebastian lose a duel.
Oh dear, I shall get in trouble for this.
Bu da yan görev. Botanik sınıfına geldik. Ne kadar güzel yapmışlar ya. Oha.
Accio.
Anyone fancy going to Brood and Pet?
Oba.
Get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from the fight.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Ha siktir. Evet be, senelere sonra bir Harry Potter, Hermione, Weasley gidip oturacak.
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
Ha, buldum lavukları. Vay be.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that
Oh, yağmur
broken
yağıyor, ne
statue
güzel.
in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate.
Reparo.
Lashed out.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Kedi mi lan onlar? Kuş.
Revelio.
Tamam da hacı oraya nasıl geçeceğim ben?
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Rahat ol Sebastian, bizde her yol var koçum. Repair, Rumos. Ne ararsa.
Glad Professor Weasley
Why,
was able
man?
to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
Burası şey değil mi lan? Kurt adam vardır, öğretmen.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies.
Reparo.
They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Levioso. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look.
Merlin'in sakalı alışkına.
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named them too.
İyiydi.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students. Oh, I think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defense past those ruins up ahead.
Positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets.
Why would Helga Hufflepuff have you tap on marriage? That's the only thing that mystifies me.
Someone's practicing.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Accio!
Az toplayalım yeğenim. Hepimize yarar belki. Vay be.
Potato!
Bunu da severim, öpücük kalmasın. Çok iyi değil mi be?
Mr. Moon.
Bir
He's
dakika
the
lan.
Hogwarts caretaker.
Şahkaların idam edildiği yer mi bura?
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Aa, doğru bacı.
Fifth year.
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, and he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
Vay, güzel şapka yeğenim.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Vizeler burada kilitliye kalıyorlardı.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Revelio.
Burası asa satıcısı mı?
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Aynen asacı.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
Hasan bunu seçmedi, ne yapıyordu?
Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Ne lan?
How intriguing. dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. What do you think?
Bizim asamız böyle olur yeğenim.
Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Aha. Ha, burası şaka dükkanı mı? O ne lan? Vehbi Koç, Rahmi Koç müzesindeki gibi. Yağmur olayı çok güzel olmuş da ben de şöyle fötr şapka istiyorum.
I question anyone teaching defense against dark arts. unicorn blood will keep you alive.
An inquiring mind.
Selam kardeş.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. A potting table and a pool.
I believe so, sir.
Good. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Poison. Magic nip.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Mal var mı dayı?
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you...
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make note, as it's your first time in, I also offer ready-made draft.
Bu şimdi bizden bir şeyler
Let's get you
isteyecek herhalde.
through, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Mırmır mırmır kedişler. Bu oyun bildiğin yeni jenerasyon çocukların Crash Bandicoot'u olabilir ha.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir.
At hırsızı Timothy.
Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all.
Well, bravo. Name's Timothy Teasdale. I keep the cart out here because
I suppose not.
in addition to C, but what say we get you a pack?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find
Oğlum
Sebastian.
bu ne kapitalizm ya. Şuraya bak, harika ya. Güzel şapka ihtiyar. Aa, kedi. Kedileri seveceksiniz lan.
You might stop.
Accio.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up.
Ne oluyor lan?
One fire! Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Accio. Leviosa. Lumos.
Levioso.
Leviosa. Accio. Leviosa. Accio. Lumos. Reparo.
Biz bunu nasıl vuracağız ya?
Lumos. Levioso. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Revelio. Levioso. Confringo. Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually.
Lumos. Accio. Reparo. Levioso. Protego. Levioso. Accio. Confringo.
Oğlum biz büyüleri nereden çekiyorduk ya? Hah. Allah Allah. Talents'ın işte.
What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. Look out! Levioso!
Levioso.
Confringo! That's right, you lumbering lout!
He's faltering.
A few more hits should do the job.
Oo. Hadouken attı. Hadouken.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Accio. Reparo. Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Simmons to worry about.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
VTCN ya.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve... I own Glad Rags, and as I suspect this won't be...
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on. Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more the items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, we might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Tamam da niye koşmuyoruz?
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well.
Evet. Hogwarts transfer.
Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Aynen lan. Hogwarts
Butterbeer's
game.
on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Gay olmasa şaşardım. Bizimkiler de gaydir herhalde.
Is that
Bunlar da.
right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. It's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.